For more videos, visit forthesakeofeducation.com.
Alright guys, problem 2.1. If the angle beta is 30 degrees and the force T, right here, is 6 kilonewtons, determine the magnitude of the resultant force acting on the eyebolt and its direction measured clockwise from the positive x-axis. Alright, this is easy. I think the easiest way to do this is to break down each of the forces given into x and y components and then just add them together. That's just the easy way to understand it. So T will have two forces in the x and in the y. This is Ty and this would be Tx. And then the 8 kilonewton force will be the same thing. You will have a force on the x, kilonewtons on the x, and 8 kilonewtons on the y. And all you got to do is add them together. So Tx will be equal to 6 kilonewtons times the cosine of 90 degrees minus 30 degrees. Ty will be equal to, same thing, 6 kilonewtons times the sine of 90 degrees minus 30 degrees. Now the other components of the force on the x are 8 kilonewtons times the cosine of negative 45 degrees, and the y component is 8 kilonewtons times the sine of negative 45 degrees. Now we take out our calculators and we calculate it. 6 times the cosine of 60. So this one will be 3 kilonewtons. 6 times the sine of 60 will give you 5.2 kilonewtons. 8 times the cosine of negative 45 is 5.7 kilonewtons, and 8 times the sine of negative 45 is negative 5.7 kilonewtons. So all you have to do is add the x's together and the y together. So for the x we got 3 kilonewtons plus 5.7 kilonewtons for a grand total of 8.7 kilonewtons. For the y we got 5.2 kilonewtons minus 5.7 kilonewtons for a grand total of negative 0.5 kilonewtons. So the answer R is equal to 8.7 kilonewtons on the x-axis and negative 0.5 kilonewtons on the y. If they want you to give the answer on vector notation with magnitude and direction, all you gotta do is multiply square 8.7 and negative 0.5, and then find the square root. That will give you the magnitude, which will be 8.7 square plus 0.5 square. Square root of that would be 8.71, and the angle would be the negative tangent of the y component over the x component, which will be 0.5 over 8.7, negative 3.3 degrees. Final answer.